Hi, Schellie.
Hello.
Hey, we appreciate you coming in. You are with the Canine Comfort Program at Cincinnati Children's, and you brought in this sweet, sweet girl named Hadley. Hadley's a dog who's a part of the program, and this is the first time I have had a chance to meet Hadley. How long has she and how long have you been working at Cincinnati Children's?
So I've been at Children's for 3.5 years, and Hadley joined us last February. So she's the newest of all of our facility dogs, and so she's been working with the patients for about a year now. And her birthday is Friday. Tomorrow. She turns 3.
Now, happy birthday, Hadley.
Now, what is Hadley getting for her birthday?
A lot of attention.
Okay.
She's actually having a party at the hospital where we're going to get cakes, and she hands out prizes like all good kids do at their birthday parties. So she's got like little doggy squishies and bubbles and all
like
those
goodie
things.
bags.
Like a goodie bag, like a Hadley goodie bag. Yeah.
That's
So
sweet.
round.
Oh, that's
Now,
sweet.
can we see some of her birthday party on her Instagram?
Oh, there will be. Her birthday party will be well covered on her Instagram. Yes.
And her Instagram is Hadley Helping Humans. These are cute. If you want something to cheer you up, you scrolling through Instagram all day, Hadley Helping Humans is her handle if you want to follow her.
Canine Comfort is a program that we worked with last year to raise money for with Cincinnati Children's, and our listeners were so generous. We were blown away. But there's something about helping out dogs. These dogs are so selfless. They work how long? How many hours a day does Hadley work in a typical shift?
So Hadley works the same hours as I do. So we work 4 10-hour shifts.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Hadley gets to the hospital at 7 and she leaves at 5:30, 4 days a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a long day. Whereas
she gets potty breaks.
She gets
She gets potty
Yeah,
breaks.
and she
She
gets
gets snacks?
lunch and everything.
No, dinner, just dinner at home. She eats before we leave.
Okay, but so before and after.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. All
I
right.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Ask Anna. I get too hangry.
I'm sure she gets treats. Now, Schellie, you work in the CBDI department.
Right.
Can you tell us what that stands for?
It's the Cancer and Blood Disease Institute. So it encompasses our oncology department, hematology, and bone marrow transplant. And Hadley sees both our inpatient and outpatients.
So what would be an example of Hadley helping a child in that department?
So Hadley's job primarily is to motivate kids to do different things. Our kids have a lot of them have very long hospitalizations or frequent hospitalizations where their treatment plan can take years. So they're visiting us quite frequently. So Hadley's job is to help get kids up out of bed and start trusting their bodies again. She plays. Sometimes she comforts kids. She helps with procedural support. We have a lot of kids that need blood draws or NG tubes, and she sits with them when that happens, IV placements, and she's just basically there for, play, normalization. A lot of kids say, I miss my dog at home.
Oh, yeah.
And so just having her there brings the outside in. So with our kids, a lot of them are there for a long time. So having the opportunity to have something normal take place during your long hospitalization is really affirming for them and helpful.
An IV placement, I mean, that can be a traumatic experience. I don't even like when I have to give blood.
Right.
I won't look. But for an IV, I mean, that is something that involves needles and involves tubes. What does she do in that instance, specifically that helps?
So for a lot of kids, the anticipation of actually having the procedure done is adds a lot. They're waiting for this to happen. They're waiting for that person to come in the room. They're waiting for our VAT team to show up. So there can be prolonged periods of them waiting. So Hadley is a wonderful distraction.
Oh.
So just talking about her life, sometimes she plays ball. She knows how to play tic-tac-toe.
What?
She is kind of like the comic relief. And then during the procedure, Hadley will sit with the patient, either in a chair on their bed, and they're able to pet her, or she's just there as a calming presence. And then when it is over, sort of bringing everybody down from being, anxious or upset, she's a great one to help click that switch. And so again, we either play, we talk. She loves to eat popsicles. So picking Hadley's favorite color popsicle is always a big treat for the kids. So fun.
This is such a benefit to the patients at Cincinnati Children's not only the patients, but the workers to
Yes.
you. This takes money. Our Canine Comfort, we're trying to raise money for Canine Comfort, and it's everything from food to training. What are just a couple of other things that money goes towards that maybe people don't realize?
Sure. So our dogs are all supported by the hospital. So any vet bills that they have, the hospital pays for are preventative medications, food, bedding, things that help them ride in our car safely, like seat belts, all of those things. Any kind of maintenance you can think of for dogs. We also provide handouts for kids. So we have little stuffed animals that the kids can have. We have trading cards.
Yeah.
All of those things are part of our practice and part of what we do on a regular basis. And all that takes money.
Now, Cincinnati Children's, we were talking about the respite area earlier, you and I. So can you tell us more about the respite area?
So currently, our dogs do not have a dedicated space to exercise, run, go to the bathroom. So we sort of make do with the spaces that are available to us. Part of our dogs working for a long time, being happy and healthy, is giving them opportunities to sort of de-stress at work. Just like all of us need time to de-stress, so do the dogs.
Yeah.
We can see it on them. We know when they're sort of like at their breaking point. Each one of them has a different way of showing you that. Hadley likes to back up and sit down when she's sort of finished. And one of the things that we can help them sort of relieve that stress and be more productive in their day is giving them a place to play. And our current areas really aren't big enough. They're not necessarily dedicated to just our facility dogs. So sometimes we run into, scheduling conflicts. Some of them are like AstroTurf, so not great for our dogs' joints. So we are currently trying to get an area fenced in and supplied for our dogs. So it's just a facility dog area where our dogs can meet and play and exercise and go to the bathroom and be safe and really just give them a place to kind of de-stress during the day.
And this would be a dedicated space for the facility dogs.
It would. It would be just for the facility dogs, which is something we don't currently have.
I can tell you that is amazing. That means there's not, you'd like to think everybody picks up after their dog. They don't. So this is a nice clean area that's created for these dogs, clean water, the things that they need. And it helps these dogs be better employees. Because they are, if they're doing 10-hour days, these are some hardworking employees.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, we encourage our listeners to help out this program, Canine Comfort. If you want to find out more, go to b105.com. Easy to help out. And Schellie, you are one of the handlers with the program, and you brought in the wonderful Hadley, whose Instagram handle is, Anna?
Hadley Helping Humans.
Thank you so much, Schellie.
Thank you very much.